All right, so when I log in, I'm immediately brought to my dashboard. Now, each user has their own dashboard set up. And dashboards, again, are configured on a user-by-user basis. You've got instructions to assist you in setting up your dashboard. You'll notice that the boxes are square opposed to the circular, but they can be free-form, they can move around. You're not limited to a really tight grid. Now the purpose of the dashboard, again, is to get you the information you access most frequently all in one spot. So what we have here is just some basic information. It doesn't have to be CRM information either, though. What this could be is we could have any of your Sage 100 information come through. If there's anything else that you're browsing to from your network, we can get it in a little box and get it up on our screen here. Okay, so what that means is, again, we can really fine-tune these details. Here we have a list of our opportunities. If I click on this, it actually takes me to my ABC opportunity. Also gives me some notifications. I'm going to use the back button to go back to my dashboard, and I'll reload all the information. Now all of this is being updated immediately. You'll notice, again, opportunity information. I also have my LinkedIn information. So if I wanted to drill down onto my specific contact here, it takes me to his page in the Johannesburg area there, and we can link in. So again, it's not just Sage CRM information, it's not just Sage information, anything in general. Here we've got a little Google gadget just to illustrate the example of the dashboard. I've got my little fish here. I can feed my fish. I could have a little Zen moment if I needed to get away, maybe play a Sudoku game or play something. Again, the idea behind a dashboard is to get all the information you access most frequently all in one spot. Now, based on your login, that depends on what you actually have permissions to. So like I mentioned before, we have the collections piece. Collections is something you have to do throughout your day. You can log in, have a look at all your invoices, unpaid invoices, and you can start your collections process, again, using software instead of sometimes the traditional method of printing the trial balance or the age trial balance and going through pen and paper making marks. We can use software to help us be more efficient, help us with reminders, due dates, and again, make it a lot easier. So the dashboard, pretty straightforward. Again, I'm showing some ERP information. ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. I apologize, at Sage we do love our acronyms. So that is referring to your Sage 100 system, which again, we went through a name change, so formerly Sage Mass90 200. What we can also display, again, we've got some analytic reports here. These are actually drilling down to our top products, top customers. So we can actually get inventory information if we need to. And like I mentioned before, it's not just Sage information. Now, a lot of times when people think about the dashboard, they think that sounds great, but again, how am I going to get this? Is it easy to do? And it is. We can go through and create new dashboards, or we can create new gadgets. We can select gadgets from the list. That's what these little squares are called. Or we can create a gadget. Again, based on the user permissions, this is all defined. But we can see we can have a calendar show up. We could get a list, record summary. Those are really straightforward, very easy, wizard-driven. If you want a website, you can absolutely do that as well. Now, where it gets a little more technical, and where we'll get our partner involved, is the RSS feed or S-data feed. Depending on your technical background, we can actually get any data feed into your dashboard. So that's really how easy it is to get information up. These gadgets can also talk to each other. So for example, I've got my company box here and then my company summary over here. When I click American Outdoors, the summary information pops up. As I go through my list, same thing, we can get all this information at a glance. So the dashboard, a very powerful tool. And again, designed to integrate all the information you need, have it all in one place, and this is also user-defined. So based on your permissions and what you're allowed to see, you can build this dashboard. You can build as many dashboards as you like, and you can, again, have that detail all at your fingertips.